In this video, we take you to Yogi Bear's Jellystone Park in Lodi. We give you a tour of the park. We go over the good, bad, and the ugly of this resort. So stay tuned.
Usually got turned off,
And it
right?
looks like they decorated for us for Halloween. Ooh. Disgusting.
Which one I put it in? This one?
Tiny foot.
That's where it goes.
Want me to hold that?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Here. Does it match up? Does the drapes match the carpet?
Doesn't.
Yeah, that's the one. There you go. Perfect. Off to a little bit of a rocky start. We didn't end up leaving the house until it was a little bit after 5:30. We were aiming for 5, so 5:30 isn't that bad. But by the time we got to this campsite, it was completely dark, and the lady at the front, when we went to go check in, she's like, oh yeah, there's plenty of light. Well, no. The only light that there was anywhere in the camp area is just the lights people had on their RVs. We almost like got in an accident last night. It was crazy. We got here, so we're trying to follow the map into a dark area. None of the signs are lit inside this park. So if you come to this park, make sure you get here when it's still light out. Or if you get here at night, you have to know where you're going. So we missed our turn and we went all the way down. It was really dark. And Chad's like, I don't know, maybe this is the turn. So we got out and we looked. I'm like, no, it's really steep and it's gravel. I'm like, I don't think we should do it. Luckily we didn't. That wasn't the road. That would have been terrible. We probably would have had to get towed out. So we ended up turning around. We did the sharpest turn we have ever done with this. It was like we did a big U-turn. On not that wide of a street. I'm surprised we didn't jackknife it, but we absolutely took this thing to the limits. So we survived. Everything was fine. So we get here and Chad's like, where's the food at? I'm like, wasn't it in the car? He's like, nope. So I went shopping, had all of our meals prepared, and the meals are at home in the cooler. I'm like, oh no, we forgot that. It's been like almost a month and a half since we went camping, so it's we're definitely a little rusty. Dad was so upset. He's like, let's just go home. And I'm like, let's stay here. But honestly, I started thinking the same thing, like maybe we should just go home. I'm like, well, we'll get up tomorrow, go home. We obviously can't hook up and do all this at night. So we woke up today and everything's fine. Chad's at the grocery store right now, which I guess it's like 17 miles from where we're at. So he's there now picking up stuff. Actually, the same stuff that I left at home he's getting, because those were our meals. So far this park is definitely for a little bit of older kids. There seem to be a lot of partying. It is Halloween weekend, so it's like a huge family party here. Lights out. I guess the noise ordinance doesn't start until 11 o'clock at night. And let me tell you, people were partying last night. We will see how tonight goes. There are a few activities we're almost wondering if maybe they're a little too old for Zev. The crazy thing about this park is it was like $100 and some a night to stay here. It's like the cost of a hotel, but you're bringing your own unit, right? You got to bring your own camper or RV or whatever, tent. You can tent here too. And it's so funny. So when I picked the spot on the map, it looks like we kind of have like a waterfront spot, but there's like a little road between us and the water. Yeah, so let me show you what it looks like. Yep, so water is just on the other side of that extremely high road. So not so waterfront. Now I see why there were so many spots back here, and we are literally at the back, which means it's hell to drive in and out. And here comes Chad. There's this waterfront grill. And the ranger station, which is a very small grocery store. Very small grocery store. That grocery store was more like a 7-Eleven, so make sure you do all your grocery shopping before you come here. There was absolutely no produce. It was kind of just like midnight munchy type stuff. So if you forgot potato chips or, you know, a fountain drink or something along that, you know, that line, you're good. But if you forgot a green pepper or whatever, you're out of luck. The nearest grocery store to here, it's a Safeway. It is 24 hours, but it's like a 17-mile drive. We know because Chad had to go on Saturday because, like I mentioned earlier, I forgot the cooler of food. So we're a little rusty, you know, we got to get used to it again. Once you check in at the front, then you will drive down, and this is the entrance sign that we missed. So as you can see, there are absolutely zero lights on this sign, and it's not even a reflective sign. We completely missed it and passed it and almost had a huge bad night. So this is a premium spot. The nice cement fire pit. Nice newer picnic tables, and they come with a grill. The other spots, there was a fire pit, but it was like rusted metal. And there was a picnic table at each area, but they looked kind of old and not as nice as these. Also, there was not the cement slab. So they have a laundromat with washer. Looks like it's $1.50 to wash your clothes, and then $1.50 to dry it. Kind of gross. I don't know. Someone like left the water running. I guess it's Halloween, so a little spooky. Let's see what the showers look like. Yep. Basic, basic. So there is one handicap stall. There's no grab bars near this toilet though, so you'd have to be really good at that. Grab bars in the shower. However, there was no seat. There was a handheld shower head that you could adjust, so that's nice. Again, there was no seat. Chad and I have passed this farmer's market several times on our camping adventures, and we've always wanted to stop, but the traffic has just been too bad that we never have. But this time on our way home, there was barely any traffic, so like, hey, let's stop. The great thing about this farmer's market is there's plenty of parking and there's no challenging turns. You can literally just drive around the whole building to get back on the highway.